for her. I used to cook for her.
Okay.
When we got our first daughter, after her 4 years, we enrolled her in the primary school. I'm the one taking her to the primary.
Okay.
I bath her. Up to today, I'm still cooking for my wife.
Wow,
Awesome.
nice.
And it's my wife. I retired as a deputy director.
Wow.
Many people are saying, why will you continue cooking for your wife? Sometimes my wife will be angry with me. Leave me, let me cook. I say no.
That's so sweet. Such a
I
sweet man.
didn't marry you to come and cook for me. So my advice is that very man,
Yes.
as far as he has lost his work, this is another new work for him.
So this is another new work.
God, yes, God will bless him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have anybody more than all those.
His family.
His family.
So that is my advice to the man.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that
Thank
contribution
you
there.
so much.
Thank
All
you.
right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's
imagine?
move on. Let's move on. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mata. How are you?
Hi, Uche.
Is the other boob in the studio?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, Uche from Akamata. Hi.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm great. Doing well.
Mata.
Yes.
There are some. Nothing is stagnant in this life. That's one fact.
True.
Nothing. Nothing belongs to anybody. And there is nothing that anyone cannot do.
Yeah.
If have a balanced mindset of ourselves as humans, be it the man or
The
woman.
Yeah.
But there are some people that doesn't have any business with marriage.
Preach
Fact.
it.
There are some people, I'm telling you, this is a fact.
Yeah.
Because there are some people, when you ask, you're a journalist, enter the street, ask many people why they want to get married. You wake up to find out that there are some people that doesn't have any business to do with marriage. It doesn't dehuman them in any way. But just that you don't have any business with this thing. It doesn't make you a less human. No. You see, we are living in a world whereby expect everything at any point in time.
Yeah.
Change will continue to remain. It may either come in a good way or in a bad way. But whichever way, if we have a balanced mindset, we can be able to adapt to these changes in any way they may come. So nobody is an island in this. Just like the caller said now,
Yeah.
things happened. Changes occur.
Yeah.
But your ability to adapt to change is what makes you who you are.
Exactly.
It's not the end result. But bear it in mind that changes must definitely occur. Even when you're single, there may be changes in your life.
Yeah.
When you're married, of course. And all of these things comes with every change that comes in human life comes with responsibility, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
That's why you see many people today, even when they think they have all they think they want in life, they continue having challenges because of change. But your ability to adapt, to prove who you are when these changes occur, makes you the who you are. So we should not be stagnant, have this stagnant mindset that I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do that. No! The life has gone beyond that. And God did not create any of us in that way. Even to the woman who he gave the command that is a helper. Sometimes when the table turns around, you find out that the woman becomes the leader.
Yeah.
And the man himself, who is the head, change might make him to be the tail.
Yeah.
Change might make him to be the tail. But in this regard, it is your ability to now try to see in any situation we find ourselves, make best out of that situation and don't lay blame on anybody. That's my contribution. Let me allow others to make
Thank you.
their
Thank you
contribution.
so much, Uche. Thank you so much, Uche. You know, we limit ourselves so much by saying, oh, this is the gender role, these are the roles, a woman must do this, a man must do that. You know, we get carried away so much and we forget our humanity, basically. Because for this guy now, I don't think it's a case of it's a gender role or what have you. He has lost his humanity because your children are at home as hungry as well. Even if this person is not my wife, and I see you going through a lot of stress and upboarding, and I'm living with you, I should be able to ease that burden in a way. You know, I think that's the normal thing to do. So it has gone beyond just picking a partner because you love them. Pick a partner because they are kind. So that when there's no love, when there's no friendship anymore, or when the relationship goes a bit sour, kindness is what keeps you still glued to that person. You hear people say, I don't really love this person anymore, but that person is a kind person. So I can take my chances. You get. But I don't know.
So the question is now, we still need, the lady is asking, what should she do? Yes.
Okay, the number one thing would be, I don't think I support divorce in this context because number one, it's too early to determine whether or not you're going to get a divorce from this person. This is like maybe your first major fight or something. Let's take this call first before. Oh no. All right. Please do call us back. We're very much available to take these calls and get to interact. So yes, maybe this might just be the first major case or something, and perhaps you might have not you might have not talked it out, you know, extensively with this person to say, okay, this is what is happening, and how can we make it work?
Or what are we going to do? How do we solve this?
How do we solve the problem? How do we get across? How do we, you know, move past this issue? So let's take this one. Hello, good afternoon.
Mathematics, would you call back?
All right, quickly, Uche, let's hear you.
Now, my advice to this lady is, without this man in her life, and with these children, she can also succeed, though it might be difficult. But as she alone, not minding the negativity of this man, because at some point in time, if she continues to dwell on the negative aspect of this man, it will affect her positivity, and it will affect the innocent children here, and it will limit her ability. So let her just see herself that I'm alone. No, this is where I find myself. Because if this man, God forbid, if anything happens to him tomorrow, this woman can successfully take care of these children, and they will still become that thing that she wants them to become. So for now, let her just see herself as she's alone in this ship and try to move ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, Uche, for that contribution. I, for one, do not agree. You know, I can't be in a marriage and be alone.
Living like I'm a widow.
You know, it's not something that I encourage as much as possible. In fact, I would rather not be in it. Hello, good afternoon. What's going on? But anyways, like you said, I don't know how it works, so where you be in a marriage and think that you are alone. That's not the kind of...
she said she wants to take her kids to her mother's place. Maybe she can do that. Do you get why she focuses on something else?
But he's saying no to that.
Then that's why they need someone. That's why she needs someone to talk to the husband. Okay, see, if you can't do this, I have someone that can help us with this. Let me take these children. Spend the time. We'll get somebody else to help.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome and thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you.
Tell us your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Oh, I'm Ruben by name. I'm calling from Kozabe.
All right, it's good to have you. So tell
what's
us.
your take on this?
Okay. If I were in that my sister's shoe,
Yes.
I would rather look for another house here.
Okay.
Because that man is not, because that man, I don't sure that he love the lady. But if you love your wife, you can't do that. How can you sit at home and looking at your children, your own children that you born, and you can't provide food for them, nothing. You just sit at home, look at you. No, it's not fair. If I would do that, if I was in the shoe, I would rather look for another head. Or I will quit the marriage. Because that is not fair.
All right. Thank you so much for that contribution. It's like if people in this generation like to quit marriage very fast. Sure. everybody's
They
quitting
don't
the
have
marriage.
time to waste at all.
So the thing is, personally, whether he agrees or not, I'll take the children to my mother. That's what I'll
because
do.
you're not even doing anything, you're not contributing.
So I will
you're
not
just making my
divorce.
life-
I will not
Or
get
ask
divorced.
him, do you still want me to continue this job? Do you have an alternative
No,
to how?
it's, I
is
can't answer
shooting
that
yourself
question.
in the-
That's I can't answer that
You're
question
shooting yourself in the
because
leg.
I
He's
will
not
suffer.
provi-
My
yeah.
children will
So
suffer.
we all
So,
sit down and be
yes.
looking at ourselves.
He doesn't have a
He's
job
not
and he's
providing
not going out
anything.
to get a job. It's exhausting.
Some men can be very, very.
You see
very
what I tell
I
people
think
most times?
he's a narcissist from the way
I
I see
forget
it.
even
all.
narcissist.
He's a chauvinist.
Like you don't have a job.
yeah.
You are not trying to get a job.
So what are you doing?
That's the problem. And many people will say, this job is paying just 100,000, I cannot take it.
yeah.
The truth is, when you many times it's easier to get a job when you are already on a job.
Yeah.
If you have a job, it's easier to get
get
another
another
job
one, yeah.
than someone who
No, when
doesn't
you're
have it.
out of a
Yes,
job,
because you are out there.
Yeah.
You are now in touch with current trends, employment trends. You can have access to vacancies, and it's easier to get a job when you are doing a job. So many times the job you are currently doing might not be able to pay you so much more. But while you are at it, you should be looking for a better opportunity, which is yes, but you are not getting anyone that is paying you even small. But you're not even also looking for a job. So it's exhausting.
And he's just sitting down
It's
there.
exhausting. And truly, anybody
Like
can
a
burn out from that.
king.
Anybody can burn out
I'm
from
sure
that.
she's actually going through some kind of mental
Mentally,
breakdown.
physically.
Do you know what it means to wake up every day at 2?
In fact,
No, you wake
her body
yes,
for a woman.
you wake
It's
up
not
at
for a woman.
2. You sleep at 2 rather.
Yeah.
Because you come from work 8 to 9.
How?
Between 8 to 9,
How do you
you
do that?
prepare the meal and feed your children at 12. You sleep and prepare for work everything at 2. At 4, you are up again
do you
to
even
go to work early to
How do you
do the
even
job.
work
Come on.
effectively at
It's
your
a
job?
lot. Anybody
It's-
can go crazy from something like that.
No, she's dry.
So I will say, take the children to your mother. Have one last conversation, because I believe in giving people chances. Have one last
What
conversation.
are we going to do?
If it doesn't produce any result, take the children to your
And let's see
mother.
what
And
happens.
it might just
So
be
he will
that
call the family
he does
meeting. We
not
all have
have
family meeting.
Anybody that he respects, and perhaps the only person he respects is the mom who shares the same point of
Idea.
view
Come
with
on
him.
now.
It's a very crazy
Yes.
place to be
Yeah,
in.
so it's
But-
sad how we're raising, how some people are raised.
It's very wrong and terrible and dangerous.
Anyways, I think this is pretty much where we will bring it to an end, or we'll call it a close. But let's just take this one message as fast as possible. It says, hi, that man is not only selfish and insensitive, he's comparing or listening to